Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. Now, as 2016 is winding down, a lot of us want to look back and think about the things that were important to us. And so that's what I'm doing here. And what I'm going to do is my top 5 favorite things of 2016. And these are not in any particular category. However, they are things that I think are significant. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my number 5. And my number 5 is actually something that I talked about in a previous episode, and that is Amazon Go. Now, if you're not familiar with Amazon Go, it is a pretty new concept in terms of how Amazon is doing it, where you basically walk into a grocery store and you pretty much pick up whatever you want. It's all tied to your Amazon account and you go. There's actually no cashiers. It's really the most convenient way that I've seen in terms of shopping. However, it's something that is going to take a lot of getting used to because of the fact that Amazon does have a lot of information on you, and with Amazon Go they're going to know even more. However, in terms of a convenience and cost factor, this is going to be pretty big, and it's going to shake up the whole not only grocery industry but also the shopping industry as a whole. And number 4 on my list is Netflix produced content. Now, anybody who watches my channel knows that I really do enjoy movies, specifically when it comes to sci-fi, comic books, fantasy, and so forth. But a lot of the movies that are put out today, I just really think that they are not really anything original. You know, a case in point, the very next Transformers. You know, I really think that a lot of the movies, they follow a certain formula because most of the times they have to. But with companies like Netflix producing a lot of their own content, we are really getting some top-notch quality things. I mean, for example, the recent Black Mirror series that I watched, absolutely my favorite sci-fi fantasy type series on any medium today. All the comic book properties are there: Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, The Punisher, and then the upcoming Iron Fist series. These are really well done, and I think they are a much better experience than their actual movie counterparts. And also other series such as Stranger Things. I just recently watched Travelers, Glitch. These properties are so much more involved. You really get to take a lot of time, and the script writing and the acting is just top notch. And it's not just the sci-fi fantasy comic book movies, but also if you look at a lot of the Netflix produced content, you see wonderful documentaries and original shows that you just would not get in normal mainstream media, and also in the movie theaters as well. Now, I really feel like something like this with Netflix and other studios like Amazon, HBO Go, Hulu, you know, you're going to see more and more of these content creators producing things that would normally be reserved for these big Hollywood studios. And since it is on the internet, you know, I really like the fact that, for example, with Netflix, you can watch a whole season in just one day. You know, you don't have to wait till the very next week to really see what's going to happen next. And I enjoy that aspect of it. And so Netflix produced content and other providers like them, I really think this is the future of entertainment, and specifically the future of movies and TV shows. So if you are that type of person who enjoys watching, enjoys binging out, I think the best place to do that right now is definitely Netflix. So number 3 on my list is actually virtual and augmented reality. Now, for a lot of people, when they think about virtual reality, they automatically think about video games. And really, this was the first year that I could say that virtual reality is coming to the masses. You know, first started with Oculus Rift, and then it went to the HTC Vive, and then the PlayStation VR. Now, we're not there yet, but the fact that so many things were released and really made aware to the mass consumers, then that means that VR is on its way. Now, more important than that, I think, is augmented reality, you know, and that's basically things like Pokemon Go. Now, a lot of it starts with the gaming. However, this could be applied to our everyday usage. And you can see how many businesses, schools, institutions, there's so many places that augmented reality and virtual reality can be used. And I think that this year marked the very beginning of it, where people in general understand what it is, they're familiar with it, and they are already using it. So 2017 and beyond, we're going to get more of this, and in a lot different ways than pretty much we've ever done before. So VR, augmented reality, my number 3 for 2016. Number 2 on my list is something that I really enjoyed and I'm still doing right now, and it's actually my journey on building my Monster Linux PC. If you haven't seen that, I have a whole series of videos detailing my entire journey of building this PC. And first and foremost, I want to thank my brother for getting all this hardware together, and then also all the people who are watching and commenting, because this has been a really fun experience. And having this brand new Monster Linux PC, it has allowed me and will allow me to do so many more things with my computer, with my content creation that I could not do before. And at the same time, since it is on Linux, I love Linux. I really get to use Linux to its fullest. And at the same time, show people that you can have a Linux PC built that will actually serve you not only for the gaming aspects, but many other of things that you would do on a regular basis. So my Monster Linux PC, you're going to see this thing used more and more in the future, and it's going to really pretty much up my ability to produce better content for not only for you to watch, but also for me to enjoy creating. And my number 1 for 2016 is something that I am the most happiest about, and that is this YouTube channel. Now, geekoutdoors.com, if you know the history, I have had this channel since 2013, but I really did not start this whole geekoutdoors.com brand until I started in 2015. And all the people who are watching, the community that's grown out of this, the things that I've learned, the things that I've been able to create, it's just been simply amazing. You know, not only from a personal level, but also, you know, like these tutorials that I've created, that knowing that these things that you create can actually help other people around the world, that is an awesome feeling, you know. And then the whole geek community that came out of this, I could have never expected this. And it continues to grow and it continues to evolve. And I just want to thank all of you for watching Geek Outdoors, supporting it, and also sharing a lot of your geeky ideas. And at the same time, the geekoutdoors.com channel has really allowed me to work with my brother and also with my sister and also my nieces as well, who have also started their own venture into the whole internet YouTube community as well. So once again, thank you so much for watching this channel and supporting me, and also allowing me to create things that you would actually be interested in. So those are pretty much my top 5 of 2016. Really appreciate everything, and I hope that as the time goes on, we will be able to share and grow this community even bigger than it is now. So if you had any thoughts on your 2016 favorites, be sure to leave them in the comments area below. And also, if you had any thoughts on my own top 5, be sure to leave them there as well. And as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in 2017. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.